All right, let's get into it. All right, guys. So today we're going to review a plugin from the Unreal Engine App Store. So first thing first, I've just got this plugin and I just want to pretty much test it out and see how it works, see if it's worth it or not. The plugin is called MySQL and MariaDB integration for Unreal Engine. And as you can see, it's easily set up. Connection properties, either Windows authentication or MySQL server authentication. It has a documentation, has parameters from what I'm seeing. It has event calls when you call and select a query, you update the data, I guess when you make a connection, and so forth. Okay, let's see what else we can see about this plugin. It has a Discord community and it has a standalone demo as well with an example project. The price currently ranges from $50 to $80 depending on the license type. Currently has a 3.9 out of 76 reviews. So let's go on and dive in. Let's install it to the latest version 5.5, and now we will create a new project. Let's go ahead and launch 5.5.3. all right, let's go ahead and create a game. Let's make it a third-person template, blueprints. Let's name this project Exploring MySQL. There we go. Let's create. Okay, so first thing what we want to do is see how this plugin works. Let's go to edit plugins and see if it's enabled. MySQL. It's not, so we'll have to enable it. You must restart Unreal Editor for your changes to take effect. Let's restart it. So let's see what's going on. So today we're going to review a MySQL plugin on Unreal Engine. Let's go to MySQL. Let's see what engines it supports. It might not be supported by 5.5. Yeah, it says it's supported. Let's look at the documentation, see what we're missing. Get started. You gotta enable this if you're unsure regarding how to work. So before you start working with the plugin, you need to ensure that you place the 3 DLLs in your project binary Windows 64 folder, which you can download here. Let's get the DLLs. Let's open the zip file. Let me make a folder here. Call it MySQL DLLs. Drag and drop to the desktop or to the folder we just made. Meanwhile, let's all go ahead and open the project folder, which I believe is in my documents. Once I go to documents, I believe the folder is called Unreal Project, and let's go look for the file or the folder name called Exploring MySQL. Okay, seems like a big file since it's taking a while. Let's go back to documentation and see what else we need to do. So before you start working on the plugin, you need to ensure that you place the 3 DLLs, namely lib crypto, okay, and then the libs and so on, and the MySQL cpvcon into your project binaries Windows 64. I do not have those folders, so what I'm going to do temporarily is make them. Alright, seems like the folder has been extracted. So it says MySQL database connection actor. Prior to installation, any connection to your MySQL server, you need to place an instant MySQL DB connector actor class in your level. Okay, this is the actor class responsible for its synchronous connections and communication with your database. You will get an instance of class BP connection in your plugin connect directory along with the widget blueprint. Okay, so I need to add this actor to the level according to this. Okay, and then setting up the database connection. Before you begin writing our SQL queries and executing them in your database, you first need an established connection. Let's see if I could go to my host and create a database for it. I use HostGator, log in. I'm gonna pull this aside because it might have some sensitive information. I'll just get started on working on the database. So we're gonna go to the cpanel. Oh wait, seems like it finished. Okay, we could go back to the DLLs folders, which are these 3. We're gonna copy them and put them to the directory that the documentation said to put them in. And now we will load the project. Hopefully we don't get an error. And we still get it. Go back to the documentation. Oh, just completely closes my project. That's not cool. Let's go ahead and create a C++ project just out of curiosity. Third person C++. Let's call it MySQL 2. Create. Alright, and let's get these files ready for the MySQL plugin. Let's wait for the project to build. Meanwhile, let's see if we could find the new project. I'll just wait while I finish creating the project. Okay, the folder is called MySQL2. Perfect, it has the binaries that we need. Some more extra stuff here. Let's go ahead and close this. Let's add the DLLs that it needed. Copy, paste. Okay, then let's go ahead and enable the plugin on this new project. It's called MySQL and MariaDB. Let's restart. Let's cross our fingers. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Oh man. Plugin MySQL failed to load. Module MySQL could not be loaded. There may be an operating system error or a module not be properly set up. Alright, well, let's see how well their Discord support is. Search up the plugin, go to Discord, see if they have any. Okay, this is the issue we have. This is quite annoying. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to Discord. So it seems like it's a 5.3 issue. I'm not sure if they resolved it. Wow, well, what a bummer. I'm gonna see if it'll work on another version. Let's do a 4.5. First, we'll install it on that engine. Yep. Let's see if we get the same error. Launch 5.4. Go ahead and go to games, start third person, C++, and call it MyCQL 5.4. I'll call it 54. Create. Okay, let's see. It's gonna get into a source code. Alright, let's exit out of that. Let's go to plugins, go to MySQL. Wow, same issue.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
There may be an operating system due to the module setup. Let's go ahead and get the DLLs. Open up the project. Binaries. Okay, so this is where it tells us to put the files at. Alright, let's get another crack at it. Get the same error. See if I build the game and see what we get. Well, hallelujah. Looks like it worked. Alright. I prefer the old school UE4 layout. And now let's get cracking with MySQL. Let's see if it works. So obviously we're gonna play. Everything looks good. We have to look at the source files. For that to happen, there's a filter that I have to enable. Okay, I gotta show widget content. Well, it should be enabled. Oh yeah, it's already enabled. Let's see if we can find the plugin. Let's do a quick search and type in MySQL. Oh, here it is. Alright, so this is the library, connection. Okay, let's create this. This is what it said it needed. MySQL DB. Go ahead and put that here. Parent class. Needed a MySQL. Create a new connection. Once you created the MySQL connection actor, place it in your level. You need to get the reference whenever you Once you create a connection, then create a connection. This function create connection takes necessary parameters. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they did here. Create a widget. Add to viewport. Okay. Let's open the little blueprint. Here we'll create a widget. Let's see if it comes with. No, it doesn't come with anything. In that case, we'll create our own. We have to get the MySQL from this world, and then let's do let's create a login. Create new connection. Awesome. All right. So when you state the connection changes, you will be notified on. Let's see how this works. Event on connection change. Okay. Let's go ahead and create an event on connection change. Right here, we're gonna test if I was able to connect to my database. For security purpose, I'm gonna hide this, put it on the other screen because I need to put some sensitive information, which will be the server, database, user ID, and password. But I will show if I was able to connect or not. So what we have to do here is pretty much show if the connection was successful. So what we've got to do is here, connection status, see if it worked, and if it failed, we'll print the error code, and if it worked, then we will show, I guess we can print out it worked. Exclamation marks. Let's make this about 9 seconds and make it yellow. Okay, first thing first, I'm gonna run it like this, blank, so it should fail technically. Play. Nothing was shown. Let's see why. 1, 2, just spell it out. Let's do a delay, so I won't trigger that fast. Delay. Let's delay by 3 seconds. Let's show print screen. Connecting. And nothing gets triggered. Okay, so let's go back to this. Oh, maybe because I have to make a bind. Let's add this here just on the database on begin play. We'll do a delay for 6 seconds, and then we'll have it connect. Compile, play. Oh, that's a good thing. Perfect. Known house. Oh, okay, so it's working. I probably had to call it some better way here. Maybe using what they did in the example. Yeah, widget. Yeah, let's do that. Let's create a widget real quick. Widget. Welcome. No, user widget. Welcome. Let's create a widget. Okay. Let's actually put something cool on the widget by using a Canva. Let's add some text. Big fat welcome message. Let's add it anchor to the middle. Let's go ahead and put this here. And we'll say welcome world. Instead of hello world, I'll do welcome world. Alright. Play. Obviously it's not gonna work because we gotta add it. Let's promote it to a variable. Promote to variable. Add to report. Boom. Welcome world. Awesome. Okay. Now let's see what the documentation said to do. Just wondering why this one didn't work. In theory, it should have worked. All right, but we know this works, so it's just a matter of calling it correctly. Let's go ahead and just simplify our lives, and for the sake of testing this plugin, we know that it does try to connect, but it fails. Okay, so now let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of the screen because I'm gonna add some sensitive data. I need to open up another project that contains the sensitive data now. All right, so sorry, I got a call from Bay. Need to do some things within 20 minutes, so let me go ahead and finish up real quick, and let me go ahead and open that project that had the sensitive information. Now I'll just copy and paste it. We don't need this no more, so I'll close this. By the way, this is my game called Bloodbound. It does use database, so I'll go ahead and copy and paste this stuff to the new project we created, and then if all was successful, then that means we can connect to the plugin, and from then I believe we are able to run queries and all that fun stuff. So right now I just want to know if I could connect, and from then on I'm pretty sure I could do some cool stuff like selecting tables and whatnot, updating tables. I'll probably have to open up the example project to see how they do it thoroughly, but this is just a rough idea of how the plugin works. So hopefully you guys can take away to see how complex or how easy it might be on your project. Let me download the example project real quick just to end it with that. Let's go ahead and look for it. I guess it's in the Fab Store, and we could probably get a better glimpse of how it works. This is project. Okay, first let's go ahead and get the MySQL information. All right, so I got the information. Now I'm gonna paste it to the new project, which I'm gonna do here. This is the project. Perfect. We'll go ahead and fill this information. Go ahead and put the server. We're gonna put the database, and we're gonna put the user ID. Sorry, I can't show you this. I don't want to get my server hacked. Then we'll go ahead and paste it, compile, and close. So if all is working, everything should be working. Let's see. If it's working, we should get a all right, let's see. Play. Let's play in a new window. It worked. So now we have connection. Awesome. So this plugin is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Excellent. Now to finish up the video, we're going to go ahead and just check out their example project and see how it works. For the MySQL project, let's see, go to their documentation. Let's go ahead and download their project, sample project. Oh, they got one for 4.27. Let's do one for 4.27. Yeah, let's drag that one out of there. Open the project. Just want to run it one more time, and it worked. We are able to connect to the MySQL, to my MySQL server hosted with HostGator. Now we will just take a look at their project. I'll save. So they did the same thing I did. I guess they put the database. I'll hit play. Okay, here we will have to manually add our server. Awesome. Now let's see what they're doing. Oh, nice. All organized for you. I guess you could use this for an example. So here you will using a widget to ask for your login, I'm assuming. Yep, awesome. And then upon whatever your inputs are, they made a bind event and they log into the server. And they did the same thing I did here, where here you go, state change. So if it was successful, it will take you to this page, and here you are able to run queries like create tables, delete tables, insert data, multiple data at once. Awesome. And I guess you can select data and close your connections. Let's look at the code, the event graph. So here you're on selection, it will pop. So I guess it creates a data here and populates it. Awesome. So you could manipulate your MySQL however you want, your database. From what I'm seeing, it's a little overwhelming, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this is how you insert data using blueprints. Oh, that's awesome. And I'm assuming with this widget, when you insert data, this will run. Let's say we update something from MySQL, it'll get the current ID, then it'll get the widget, and on SQL change, creating tables, inserting image. Oh, you can even insert images. Obviously, yeah, with MySQL. So we did test that this plugin does work. It probably does not work with 5.5 as of now, but it does work with 5.4 and below from what I've seen. Connection is fairly simple. It does have a steep learning curve, I presume, but it does come with an example project which you could pretty much go over and input your database for testing purposes, and then just go over what they do to input data or to insert, delete. From what I'm seeing, they have they have an example to create tables, to delete tables, to insert data from a table. So this will come in handy if you're doing some type of leaderboard or leveling system, perhaps even a registration page for your game and whatnot. See how they close their connections. Okay, so it's a simple call. Click button, close all connections. Awesome. So I will review this. Out of 10, I would probably say a 7. Maybe, yeah, 7. Won't say a full 10 because it is a lot to learn. The documentation is good. Maybe a little confusing at first, but yeah, I'll give it a 7. All right, well, gotta go. If you like this little review, let me know in the comment to make more. Maybe if you have a plugin that you would like me to review, go ahead and post it in the comment below. I'll try my best to tinker around with it, and that way you can formulate your own opinion about the plugin. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.
Alright, that's it for the review. Hopefully this gave you a clear idea of what to expect from MySQL and MariaDB integration by AAN Games. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you hanging out, and hey, if there's an Unreal Engine plugin you want me to check out next, drop a comment below and let me know. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this helpful, and subscribe for more raw, no nonsense Unreal Engine content. I'll see you in the next one, and keep creating.